Bonjour, y'all. Today, I'm going to walk you through a yoga practice that will help you with an active rest day. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to find our breath like we do every time we start a yoga practice. Feel how it feels as the breath moves through you. On your next inhale, go ahead and take the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. On your next inhale, we're going to take the right arm across the chest, hooking with the left. Nice shoulder stretch here. Continuing to breathe. Make sure that you're only feeling a stretch. No stabbing pains, no heat sensations, no pinching, nothing like that. And on your next exhale, release. And shake it out. Next inhale, we're going to switch sides. Left arm comes across the chest, hooking with the right. Next exhale, release. Now we're going to stretch our triceps. On an inhale, we're taking the right arm up, bending it back, grabbing the elbow gently with the left, and gently put pressure. Continue to breathe, making sure there's no pain. Next exhale, we'll release. Good. Shake it out. Next inhale, arm comes up, other side. Same stretch. Next exhale, we'll release. Shake it out. We're going to take our feet wide. On an inhale, arms come out to a T. This is called star stretch. So this is an active stretch. You're actively trying to touch the walls on both sides with your fingertips. Breathe here for a moment. On your next exhale, we're going to take the right arm to the left foot. Left arm comes up. Next exhale, you're going to go ahead and take that left arm down. Shift your weight so your upper chest is reaching down towards your shin. I don't expect you to be able to lay that shin there or your chest there, but just find that stretch in the hamstring. Following your breath. On the next inhale, we're going to come back up, arms back to our T. Nice. Active stretch again here. On your next exhale, left hand is going to right foot, right arm comes up. Next exhale, we're going to take that right hand down, shifting the weight, allowing the chest to fall towards the shin. Next inhale, slowly coming back up, arms to the T, stretching. And release, shake it out, kick your legs out. Take legs back wide again. We're going to do lateral lunges real quick. So we're going to put the weight towards the right. Tailbone comes back, neutral back. Should feel a nice stretch through the inner thigh. Back to center, switch sides. And back to center. We'll go ahead and bring our feet together. And we're going to half fold. So we're going to take our hands right above the knee joint. Back is flat. Hips are out towards the back. And on your next exhale, we're going to go ahead and release that all the way down as far as your body will allow you. Don't force the stretch. Inhale, come back to standing. Good job. Now we're going to work on some lunges. So we're going to take our left foot forward, right foot back, and go ahead and drop that knee to the floor. And we're going to do a nice twist here. So I'm going to take my right hand to the floor, left hand is coming up. Go ahead and take the left hand down. We're going to let the hips come back towards the heel, pointing the left foot. Should get you a nice full back leg stretch. And you can play around with it if you need to be higher and feel it or lower. This stretch is completely up to you on where you're comfortable to feel the stretch. Continuing to breathe. Really notice how the breath feels as it moves through your body. Notice if your muscles are releasing as you feel the breath move. One more breath here. And we're going to walk our hands forward. And we're going to lift the right knee up off the floor. And we're going to twist again. We are twisting towards the left knee, opening the chest. One more breath. Go ahead and drop the knee, bring the hand back, and we're going to switch sides. So our right knee's coming forward. Left hand is to the floor, opening to the right. And this may be easier on one side than the other. It's perfectly normal. Take the hand to the floor, sink the hips back, right foot points towards the ceiling. Find your level of comfort in the stretch where you feel the stretch, but you can hold it for a few minutes. One more breath. And we're shifting back. Tucking the toes. Left knee comes up, opening to the right. And one more breath. Taking that right hand down to the mat outside of the foot, we're going to step that right leg back and coming to a downward facing dog. Hips are up towards the sky. Allow the chest to fall through the arms. Triceps are wrapping around. Pedal the feet out. One more breath. Coming down to the knees, taking the knees a little wider than hip distance, pointing the toes towards each other. Sinking the hips back to the heels, allowing the chest and the head to melt to the floor. Just relax here in child's pose for a moment. Continuing to breathe. One more breath. And we're going to come up to a tabletop position. Knees are under hips, wrists are under shoulders. And let's just find a comfortable place here. You can shift your hips side to side. That might feel really good. Move around back and forth. Whatever feels good to your body in this moment. And when you feel like you've got everything worked out, we're going to come back to our neutral position. Inhaling, we're dropping the belly, chest is opened up. Exhale, we're reversing the motion, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now 2 more of these. Good job. Back to neutral back. You can drop the hips side to side if you like. When you feel good there, go ahead and come to a seated position. We're going to take the soles of our feet together, allowing the knees to fall open. You're going to take your elbows and push into the knees, allowing them to open more, only to the point that your body lets you know that that is far enough. Don't hurt yourself in this stretch. Sitting up nice and tall on an inhale, think of creating space through your spinal column. Exhale, keep that space. Inhale, imagine creating more. And on your next exhale, keeping that back as straight and flat as possible, you're going to hinge at the hips, only until the point that your body allows you to go. Stay in that spot for a moment, continuing to breathe. On your next exhale, go ahead and release into the pose as much as possible. You can round your back, release any tension, and fall into the pose completely. And on your next inhale, we're going to slowly come back to a tall, neutral spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Breathe here for a moment. And then we're going to take our legs straight in front of us. Repeating the same position. Sitting up nice and tall, imagining creating space in the spinal column. The crown of your head is reaching towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, hinging at the hips, keeping that nice flat back, hinging forward. You can grab onto your feet if you need to. or your pants legs or the floor, or if you've got a strap, you can wrap them around your feet and hold on to them. Breathing here, keeping the nice long spine. Following your breath. Inhale, imagine straightening and lengthening more. And on your exhale, see if you can fall just a little more into the stretch. And repeat that process. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, trying to fall just a little more. And when you feel like you've reached the point where your body will not allow you to go anymore, just stop there. Continue to breathe. One more breath. And on your next inhale, slowly sitting back up nice and tall. All right, we're now going to do a recline twist. So we are going to lay back onto the mat. And we're going to lay our right leg long. We're going to take our left knee, allow it to fall towards the right. And you can use your right hand to gently pull just a tad to get that extra twist. And you're going to take your gaze to the left and breathe. One more breath. Come back up to neutral. Bending the right knee, foot on the floor, straightening the left leg. Shifting the hips, allowing the right knee to fall to the left. Using the left hand to gently guide that right knee down. Taking the gaze to the right. One more breath. Come back onto your back. We're going to gently hug the knees in towards the chest. Gently massaging our back on the floor by rocking side to side gently. Starting to unwind, starting to allow the energy that we've created to melt into the mat. Take a big inhale and sigh it out. One more inhale. And side out, allowing your legs to come long onto the mat. Arms down beside you, getting all your wiggles out, finding a comfortable position. Eyes closed. Allow the breath to move through you. Allow any more tension to melt into the mat. Enjoying the work that you've done here today on your active recovery day. Shavasana. Begin to increase your awareness, allowing gentle movement back to the body by moving the fingers, rotating the wrist, pointing and flexing the feet. Allowing that movement to get bigger and bigger. We'll take our hands overhead, big stretch. And slowly making your way back to a seated position. And if you're able, maintaining the closed eyes. And take our hands to heart center. Remembering you are strong, you are worthy, you are loved. Gently bow. Namaste. I hope that today's active recovery day has allowed you to get all the stretches that you've needed for the activity that you have done prior to your rest day. If you needed a little bit more activity, next time maybe take a 10-minute walk prior to the recovery stretches, and that will give you a little bit more activity into that active rest. But as always, I enjoy you being here. I appreciate you watching. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on Wellness for Everybody.